Hey friends, hope you're doing well. Have you ever wondered on how can I execute Python scripts with Excel? If so, this video is for you. So, let me just show you what I have. In here I have a simple table with a product, a revenue and a cost column. And what I want is I want to run Python code based on, for instance, this table here, right? For instance, visualizing with Seaborn or Matplotlib the cohesion between revenue and the cost column, for instance, like a heat map, right? Anything like that. So in order to do this, what I could do is I could go to, in this case I already have Visual Studio Code open, and here's my little snippet. So I import the modules like Matplotlib, Pandas, and Seaborn, and then I read the Excel file with pd.readExcel, then my file path, which is the test, which I've shown you, and then I just print a heat map. So with ss.heatmap, a correlation for the cost and the revenue column with annotations, and then I show it. So far so good, nothing special. And of course, if I would like to execute this, I can simply run, in this case, Python. Python, need to spell it correctly, so Python, and then excel.py, which is exactly this script here, right? Which is referring to the test file. And now if I run this, press execute here, I'll see that just takes a little bit of time, but then you can see there is my heat map, right? The visualization. And because I print the data frame, I can also see here the table itself. So far so good. This is nothing new. This is just running simple Python scripts and just referring to data which comes from Excel. But let's actually bring this to a new level. Let's say I want to run Python, but I don't want to run Python and then the script. Instead, I want to have my Excel file and run the Python script from the Excel. So how to do this? Well, for that, I have created a second, in this case, Excel sheet, which is this one here. And very important, this is an XLSM file, which means it's macro enabled. And now let's just test that. If I click on the command button here, so click on this, you'll see that now Python is started, and just wait. And there you can see exactly the same code is executed, and I can see here my visualization. So if I close this, Python also closes, and we are good to go. So you can see that we can run actually Python scripts, and I mean really any Python script, directly from Excel with VBA. And this is actually quite simple, so let me show you how it works. So if I click on the Visual Basic here, or press Alt F11 to go to the editor, you can see that this is basically my script inside the command button here. So what I do is I declare here an object which I call VBASH, which is called a short form for VBA shell, because we're actually creating a shell object here. And then you can see this here, we set VBash or VBASH to VBA.createObject and then the wscript.shell. And as soon as we do this, we can then run the shell. So we can simply say VBASH.run, and then I specify here two things. The first thing here is the path where my Python is installed. And the second one, which we concatenate with the ampersand here, is where is actually the Python file which you want to execute, right? So quite easy. Where is Python and where's the file? And if you don't know, by the way, where you have your Python installed, there's a quick way to do this, or to explore this. If you simply go in here, let me just clear my console, clear. And if you write in where Python in here and run this, you'll see that actually, maybe I should do it. Oh, it doesn't work here. That's strange, but okay, let me do it here. So I'll go in here and say where Python and execute this. And here you can see that you got your Python installation path. So I'm not sure why here it didn't work, but in general, if you run it here, where Python, you get exactly where is Python installed. And this is basically it, right? So as soon as you have your file location where Python is installed, and you know what kind of script you want to execute, then you can simply run this short VBA code here. And as you've seen, I just linked it to, in this case, my file here to a command button, so I don't have to go to the editor itself. I simply click on the command button, and then the script is executed. And that's basically it. And as you've seen here, what I did, I just run a simple basic script here where I just plot something so we can see that it's working. But if you think a little bit further, you can use this for any kind of script. So any kind of limitations you had so far, maybe in Excel or also in Excel VBA, can simply be overcome using Python instead. So you can simply run your Python scripts from Excel, directly from Excel, which is also a great thing, I think, for end users, right? So that's basically it. So hopefully that was helpful. If so, please give this video a like, and also please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so far. That encourages me to create more videos. So thanks a lot, take care, and hopefully see you in the next one. Until then, best guys.